Psalms 107, oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he has redeemed from the hand of the enemy, and gathered out of the lands from the east and from the west, and from the north and from the south. I want to talk to you today about the power of giving thanks, the power of rejoicing. Anyone can go through life and talk about all the negative. We got negative on our jobs, negative within our family, negative within our communities, negative everywhere you go. If you want negative, you can get all of the negative that you want. You can be obese upon negative people, negative thinking, negative speaking. However, it takes a unique person to shift the atmosphere. Maybe God put you on the job to shift the atmosphere. Maybe God placed you in that family to shift the thinking, to shift the culture. Maybe God even placed you in that community for such reason. Because joy, rejoicing, is so beautiful being around people who are happy. It's beautiful being around people who are enjoying life, finding the beauty in situations. Yes, your child may have gotten in trouble in school. It's easy to let that alter your day. But a good friend of mine years ago once told me, you may take my moment, but you'll never take my day. So I might become like, ooh, that messed with me, but let me breathe for a second. Let me gather my bearings, and I'm gonna go forward. I choose to find God. The question now becomes, in every situation, can you find a place where you can insert thanks? Can you find a place to insert, hey, God did it before? Sometimes you have to look in the rearview mirror and remind yourself of what God did last time, last year, yesteryear. There are so many things that God has done. We shouldn't have to wait for November to come in order for us to get a spirit of gratitude. We should not have to wait for November to come in order for us to say, hey, this is the day that God has made, and now I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it. But every moment that I have, every waking moment, is a place for me to say, all right, Tim, check the negative attitude, Tim. Check it, get it out the way, have your temper tantrum in the closet. You get 60 seconds, come back out and put on a spirit of praise, a spirit of a garment of praise, put on a happiness, put your face on whatever music you got to get on. Come out of that sadness, that anger, that bitterness. Nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants to be around it. When you were a child, you can do childish things. But now that we're men and young women, we have to put away childish things. It's time to grow up. The glow up is for real. God is looking for us to be so mature that we don't have to have the pastor come to our house, ring the doorbell, bring a cake because we're having a pity party. It's time out for the pity party. It's too many beautiful things that are happening in your life for you to let one negative thing happen. Look at social media. You can have 5,000 people say beautiful things about you, and one negative comment will be the thing that you'll remember. Look at articles in the news. Have you ever thought about what it's like to be a LeBron James, to be a Oprah Winfrey? Like, these people's names are in the media every single day. There are people that make a career out of bashing these certain individuals. Have you ever thought about it for what it's like to be a Donald Trump? Even though you may not agree with all of the things that he's doing or with what he stands for, he still is a man that has a family and a man that has feelings. And sometimes when people see you as a celebrity, they act like you're not even real. And so I really encourage you to pull away from the negative, pull away from all of the slander, and pull into rejoicing in the spirit of thanks. It's been 3 minutes with me. I'm Timothy. Till we meet again, God bless you.